And we're back for another episode of the Eclectic Corner.
That's right.
It's Chauncey and Ray.
Here again to entertain, delight, inform, and maybe confuse.
Yeah, because sometimes we get confused ourselves. So.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, 100%.
Sometimes we don't know what we're talking about. You know, we just guess. Like, we don't guess. We just,
I mean, we do some research, but like,
yeah.
No promises.
No promises. That's right. No promises. Chauncey, we almost didn't have the episode today.
So we've got a couple different things going on. A little news about the Acolyte television show that we've been reviewing for a bit. Then we're going to talk a little bit about Mandela Effects.
I got a good one. I got a good one from Mandela Effect.
Okay, I've got a site pulled up with a couple good examples, but we can also explain exactly what they are if people don't know what they are. So
yeah.
We've got a tough choice in store.
That's right.
And we've had
the wrong way to eat food.
We're going to talk about some foods.
Some food
and,
stuff.
That there's a right way and a wrong way to eat these foods.
Yes.
So.
And we know we know it's food and you can eat food however you want to eat it, but there's really a societal way of eating stuff.
Yeah.
And not eating stuff.
Yeah. So when we say right and wrong, it's not a moral thing. But you will be judged if you do it incorrectly. So
you will be judged. That's right.
Yeah.
And then our PSA, just speaking upon, I know last episode we had anxiety, and this one would be about loneliness and measuring up to people or something, So
yeah.
Hopefully this hits home to people, and you guys can, know that you guys are loved and not alone, So.
Amen.
All right, Chauncey. We shall begin with your favorite show of all time.
Oh yeah. That's a fact. Not at all.
Yeah.
But yes, Disney's Star Wars: The Acolyte. Kind of some big news came out about that of late. You want to share what it is?
It has been extended for another 4 seasons now. I'm playing. It has been canceled,
like
folks.
It has been canceled. Season 2 is never coming, at least not in this reality, because Disney pulled their usual tricks and gave the people something they didn't ask for.
Exactly. I got kind of excited at the end, seeing that was Yoda. Well, we don't know that was Yoda now, but we're assuming it's Yoda.
The article that I read said it was Yoda.
Okay. All right. So it was Yoda. Okay, good.
That actually begs a question. So I'm going to do a quick search here while we continue to talk about this.
So will they do a spin-off of that ending then, maybe?
Maybe.
Or maybe
they've got to do something to kind of tie up some stuff.
Yeah, because it was too left hanging there,
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys follow our show here, we did 4 episodes with reviews of the Acolytes, and you know how we rated the show. It had its good points, but a lot more bad points.
Yeah.
Than good points. It wasn't the best show that Disney had put out for Star Wars. I know.
Not hardly.
I know that they're trying to build off, and give the audience more Star Wars, but the writing as of late hasn't been good.
No, it just a lot of what they did was just weird.
It made no sense with the timeline. I thought, I'm saying, like going after your knowledge of the timeline, it didn't make sense as well sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. So the thing I just pulled up is saying that Acolyte took place about 132-ish years before the events of A New Hope.
Okay.
So it makes sense that Yoda could potentially be like a player in the events and stuff. And I guess the Sith Lord in the cave was supposed to be Darth Plagueis.
Oh.
Who's the person who teaches Sidious everything. So
Okay.
that's who he was supposed to be.
Okay. But yeah, there was no really excitement in the show. There was no high point for me in the show.
No, it's just the parts that should have been exciting were just like kind of awkward.
Yeah.
And they defied your expectations, but in a bad way.
Yeah, I think I'm not saying that Disney tried to put a fast one over the fans, because we're not stupid. We like, but the way it ended, like with the sisters, like
switching.
Yeah, switching,
weird.
And they could have both left, but why did why did one have to stay behind?
Like you could just go together.
Yes,
like all you're together.
Yes, all three of you guys go.
There's no reason you can't continue to be together, but you're going to split up, and then one of them is going to keep looking for the other person.
Yeah, with no
Even
memory.
You're currently together
With erased memory. Yeah, so stuff like that is what I guess a lot of people complained about. Some stuff made no sense.
Yeah.
Not some, a lot of stuff didn't make no sense in that.
Yeah.
In that series. I'm looking forward for the new Star Wars project that's coming out soon.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they are good.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're like the Mandalorian, and the Mandalorian was really good.
Yeah. 100%.
Hopefully they get some ideas, screenwriting and storyboard and whatever, just like the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
But
that'd be ideal. And even maybe cameo of the Mandalorian.
Yes.
Like, why not?
Yes.
Tie in your most popular franchise.
Yeah, like, listen, okay. I know that the multiverse thing has been taken over by Marvel and DC comics, stuff like that. Maybe do a little bit of multiverse with Star Wars.
Well, they kind of did when Disney took it over initially.
Yeah, but
they're like the expanded universe.
A little sloppy.
We're gonna categorize that as Legends. That's its own thing.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna create a storyline that makes no sense.
That's what I'm saying. It was sloppy. It's like, make it better. Bring some time travel into Star Wars, maybe.
Oh man. I mean, Star Wars is an interesting example in the genre because it doesn't do a lot of that.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of time travel-y.
No, it's not. It's not. And I think that's good.
Yeah.
I think that's good because it just opened up the realm to more mess ups.
Right.
In the timeline if people are not doing it right.
Yeah.
So I just keep it that way. I was joking Disney. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Star Wars is not really sci-fi.
It's not. Yeah.
Categorized as a space opera.
Yes.
So it's a different animal.
But I wouldn't mind seeing Darth Vader, and some of the other Sith Lords team up like a 5-on-5 against good and evil. So we have Obi-Wan, Luke, Yoda, Mace Windu, Qui-Gon against 5 of their best Sith Lords. That'd be cool. Like a battle like that. That'd be cool.
Okay. So it sounds like you need to play Galaxy of Heroes.
Something, exactly.
Because you can do exactly that.
I sucked at that game. I wasn't good at that game. So okay.
I got really into it for a while, and then I was just like, why am I doing this?
I kept needing a lot of shards. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay, I'm done with the shards things. I'm done. There's too much collecting shards to get another character. I'm like, no, I'm done.
I got all the way to the point where you had to start grinding for the implant things or whatever.
What are you talking about?
To enhance people even more, and I was like, God, this is so overly complicated.
Yeah, I was done. So that was done. I was done with it. So yeah, but like I said, hopefully these new Star Wars projects coming out soon are well written.
I hope so.
And I don't care who writes it. I don't care if it's a man or a female, because the whole thing also was Disney is letting all the women write stuff now. I don't care about that. I just want the fans just want something good.
Right.
We don't care who writes it. Right. So give the people what they want.
Yeah.
And
if you wanted to throw in a male protagonist that's not a complete idiot, that would be a refreshing change of pace from the past, 5 years.
Yes.
And it doesn't have to be the only protagonist.
Star Wars has a lot of them, that they can use, So, but yes.
Yeah. Also, while we're on the topic of Star Wars, Outlaws is coming out the end of this month.
August?
I think so. Yeah.
Let me verify that. Outlaws, Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars Outlaws is a new game MMO, I believe. I have no idea who's making it.
August 30th. Look, the countdown. 3 days, 5 hours, and 0 minutes.
Did you see who the studio is that is developing that one?
Ubisoft.
Okay.
Ubisoft and Lucasfilm, of course.
All right.
Yeah, Ubisoft.
I guess you could have picked a worse developer.
Ubisoft. That's also the show's also coming out, right?
What is it?
The show's coming out, right?
Yeah, in December you have Skeleton Crew coming out.
Isn't it part of the Outlaws? No, right? No.
I think it's just its own thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought there was something else that was coming out. I think similar to this. I think.
There's the Marvel thing. Agatha All Along is coming out soonish.
Okay. Huh. Okay. All right. So yeah, Outlaws comes out the 30th, August 30th.
Yep. So just 4 days, roughly.
Yeah. That's right. Today the 26th.
26th, according to my computer. So if that's to be believed.
All right. 4 days, guys. I'll probably get it on the PS5, play it, see how it is, and then give it a review on that. Let's see. I haven't played a Star Wars game in a long time, so I don't see why not.
Yeah, I haven't actually done any of the games since Disney has taken over, I don't think.
That's not a good thing. That tells you that Disney's not doing something right.
Well, I'm not invested in their version of Star Wars, so I just haven't really bothered. I watched someone stream some of the Jedi Survivor, the first
Jedi which one?
Or Fallen Order.
Okay, all right. Okay, I think that one. Yeah,
sorry, Jedi Survivor. I think is the second one.
Let's see here.
It looked interesting, but it's just not anything that I would want to play through myself.
Yeah, Fallen Order came out 2019. And then Survivor came out last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one, I forgot about that one there. That's why I was looking at you kind of strange. I'm like, what are you talking about, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fallen Order, I remember that one there.
Yeah. I also didn't play Battlefront.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I've already played this game. Twice.
Let's see here.
Yeah, it's so funny because it was literally called Battlefront 2, right?
Yes.
And I was like, they already made a Battlefront 2.
Yes.
This should be Battlefront 3. Like, what are you doing?
So it says here, Battlefront 3 was canceled. Yeah, because came out with it again. With 2.
Someone checked the titles and they're like, oh, this was Battlefront 3.
Did we mess
We're
it
going to
up?
have to jump straight to 4 and fix it.
Oh, God.
Or don't make any more and never talk about it again.
Yes. Oh my God, yeah. It says it was canceled. Yeah, you guys made it. You guys made it 2 twice.
I mean, yeah, that was in Disney's Let's Do Everything Again era.
Oh, gosh. Why?
Force Awakens / A New Hope again.
They... George, we need you to buy it back, even though
He's not going to buy it back.
I know that you probably can't afford it, but every fan in the world could ship in and give some money to buy it back.
Disney just hires some actual Star Wars people to run everything. Someone who actually cares about the lore and stuff, please.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. If you guys want to create your own space opera show, be my guest. That's fine. But don't tinker with Star Wars. Leave it alone.
It was so good.
Yes. Chauncey,
Yep.
we shall move on to better.
We shall. And apparently Disney is too, because as we said before, Acolyte is canceled. So look forward to future projects. Hopefully they will be good. Better than that.
Yes. Better than Acolytes. And
I mean, it even got worse reviews than Ahsoka, which
that one I didn't like either.
which was really bad. So,
Yes.
But at least Ahsoka was tying into something that people liked from before. So like you could almost tolerate how bad it was because you're like, it's nice to have a continuation of the storyline from a show I liked.
Look, supposedly they're coming out with Lando, a show with just Lando Calrissian.
Okay.
You know.
I could see that being good.
Director Taika Waititi is creating a new Star Wars film.
Okay.
Doesn't say what it is, but just says that he's creating an untitled. Well, right now it says untitled film. It says here.
Okay. At least it's not an entitled film.
Let's see. Yeah. So that's all I have for now. Actually, there's Star Wars: A Droid Story.
Okay. Could be cool.
Yeah. Rangers of the New Republic.
All right.
Let's see. Andor Season 2.
Yes, thank you. Finally.
Yep. The Jedi Origins movie. That's how that says there.
Disney, I don't know if you should touch that.
Leave the Jedi Origins alone. The Mandalorian Season 3 says here.
Okay. I think we've all been looking forward to that.
Yes. And that's really about it. I mean, there's a whole lot more stuff, but these are all like kids' cartoon. Mm-hmm. Looks like very, very, very kid stuff.
Yeah, well,
which is fine. I mean, kids need to know.
There's the Young Jedi series out now that I haven't watched at all, but...
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. Some stuff coming up. Hopefully better than Acolyte.
Yes, please. And don't do no crazy cross multiverse thing either. I was joking around at the beginning. Don't do no crazy bringing in Transformers or you know what they might do? It's not even funny. I'm just throwing it out there. Star Trek, Star Wars. Like, you know, the whole battle between Star Trek. I hope they don't do that. But hey, because Star Trek can Star Trek almost kind of time travel? I think it is. No, wait, no.
Star Trek has definitely done time travel.
So there you go.
Things. And alternate dimensions and all of the sci-fi tropes they have 100% done.
There you go.
Also, because Star Trek follows more realistic physics than Star Wars vehicles would absolutely destroy Star Trek stuff. Like instantaneously.
Yes.
The Star Wars stuff is not only significantly larger and more massive, but like it just
you telling me that the Enterprise is gonna lose?
Yeah, 100%. It's gonna get the floor will be wiped with the remains of the Enterprise.
Just even with just maybe like 2 X-wings.
Right. Like it doesn't have proton shields, it has a magnetic field that acts as shields against ionized particles. Star Wars doesn't shoot you with ionized particles.
No.
They shoot you with proton torpedoes.
All right, folks. We will move on from this Acolyte segment here. We're getting a little bit too deep now. Let's stay away from this now. Let's not give Disney any ideas, Chauncey.
I think we got more out of that then.
Yeah.
I mean, they own Marvel too, so they could do a tie-in right there.
Oh my gosh.
The Empire's new super weapon is the Hulk.
Hey, look, he's Yoda's cousin. He's green. No.
It's Yoda when he was only 100.
Oh my gosh, no. Please don't do Disney, please stay away from stuff like that.
Buff was he?
Oh my gosh. Chauncey, what's the next segment, please?
So, our next segment, we're actually talking about Mandela Effects.
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't know if you guys have heard of Mandela Effects, but basically, the most rudimentary definition is it is a mass false memory. So a lot of people remember things different than how they actually are. And there's a lot of different reasons for that, and it kind of depends on each thing, like what that reason would be. But yeah, it stems back to a researcher named Fiona Broom, who kind of discovered the phenomenon when she talked about remembering Nelson Mandela passing away.
Yeah.
He was a South African president of South Africa.
And he never passed away. He didn't pass away.
And apparently, like, a lot of people remember him passing away in the 80s.
Correct.
But he actually didn't die until 2013.
That's right, yeah. Yeah. So people always say, I heard that. I saw in the news that he died. And, he didn't die.
Like, they remember interviews with his wife and, like, all kinds of stuff, so...
Yeah. But it's funny because to me it's like, I think that actually happened. It's just that they just, I'm a conspiracy theorist. So it's like, I think that they're playing with human minds.
See, like, that's my thing. Like, the story that I heard was that, like, people had thought he was in prison and then died in prison.
Yeah.
And I don't know how South Africa does their media stuff, but I don't know that they have any particular requirement to report strictly truth or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if maybe they were doing like a spin story and they actually like put this on the air as like a fact to maybe hide Mandela from someone or
could be
or whatever, and then they're like, oh no, we never aired a story like that.
Could be.
Like after the fact when everything was done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that's very possible.
I'm telling you, like,
it seems too specific.
And it happened a lot with, like, just one that right now I'm going to share with you guys. It's so back in the 90s there was this movie called Shazam.
Yes.
And everybody thought it was Sinbad, but it was actually Shaq who played him. Shaq played
and it was
the
actually,
genie.
and the name of the movie was Kazam.
Kazam, exactly. It was
Shazam.
not Shazam, exactly.
But I 100% remember.
But I remember growing up watching that movie.
Yeah, I remember seeing Shazam
exactly.
starring Sinbad.
And I don't care. I would argue that until my death. I don't care. Even though they say, no, that movie never happened.
Right.
Sinbad never played a genie. But I recall him playing a genie.
Yeah, 100%.
And now they're saying, oh no, he never played a genie. That movie never existed. Even his daughter came out saying, oh no, that never happened.
Right.
I'm like, I don't care what anybody says.
See, here's the thing. How many years is it going to take before, like, Lucas and Disney move the Christmas special into the realm of Mandela Effects? Because, like, he tried to destroy it.
Yeah.
George Lucas did. He literally bought all the official copies and, like, destroyed them. So all that's left is, like, recordings that people did of, like, their TV screens.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, like, how long before those get corrupted or whatever, and then they start like, oh yeah, that never happens.
Yeah. And look, now here's another one, and this is one that close to home for us, Star Wars. So if you saw Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, you probably remember the Darth Vader uttering the famous line, "Luke, I am your father," in a pivotal scene near the end of the film. You might be surprised to learn then that the line was actually, "No, I am your father."
Yeah.
Most people have memories of the line being former rather than the latter, and it's commonly quoted incorrectly.
Yeah.
So
basically, Darth Vader says, Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father. Luke says, he told me enough. He told me you killed him. And Vader responds with, no, I am your father.
You see, and I always thought it was, I'm your father. Luke, I'm your father.
Yeah. Because that's how everyone quotes it. Because they shortened the whole exchange into this one line. But that's not the line. Actually, the one that infuriates me though is the Fruit of the Loom logo.
Oh, listen, I'm not crazy, man.
You're not crazy.
I'm not crazy. That cornucopia did exist.
There is a belief among a lot of people that the Fruit of the Loom logo had the fruit has always been there, but everyone remembers it with the cornucopia in the background. And on their logos today, that's not the case. They have just fruit, no cornucopia.
And they're saying that never existed.
Yeah, and they claim up and down that the cornucopia was never there. But I have literally seen pictures of their old products that have the cornucopia.
Yes.
So they just changed their branding.
Yep.
And they've been gaslighting everyone. So it's not even a Mandela effect. They just suck.
Yes. Thank you for that one there, because when I read that one as well, I'm like, the old Fruit of the Loom logo had a cornucopia. I remember that.
100%.
Like, that's
100%.
not like, and I didn't saying that. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like government does that a lot to make it seem like people are going crazy or we seeing things or like illusions or whatever.
Right.
Like, no, we know what we see. We know what we remember, So it's like...
Yeah, they're trying to make us not trust our own perception and our own memory, so that when they do something shady and they don't want to own up to it, they can be like, oh no, that never happened, and then we'll question that, even though we know what we saw.
Yeah.
The Pikachu one is another one.
He had a black tip tail.
So I can tell you where this one comes from. Because, like, if you watch some more of the show, there are other Pikachus in the show. And they do sometimes have the black tail. But Ash's is just...
It doesn't? Okay.
Just yellow.
All right.
So that's 100% where the confusion on that comes from.
All right. Let's see here. The one for New Zealand, that one got me too, because I thought New Zealand was actually on the northwest of the island not island. Yeah, island. Australia's a big giant island, so I thought it was on the northwest of Australia, but actually on the southeast of Australia. So that one got me there too.
Yeah. What's really funny is I was like, I must just suck at geography, because I thought New Zealand was like up by Norway or something.
Oh, you're way off. No, I knew New Zealand was down by Australia, but I thought it was
so
on
I was
the
always
north.
Confused why they had like an Australian accent. I was like, that's weird that it would be the same in two different
Yeah, right?
I know. Okay, so it's down by Australia, apparently. Who knew?
Oh, man. Hey, what do you do with Australian accent up in Norway? What's the other one here, Chauncey? We have...
speaking of Disney, Mickey Mouse's suspenders.
Yeah.
So in the original...
Steamboat Willie?
Yeah, in the original Steamboat Willie cartoon, which popularized Mickey Mouse as a cartoon character, people remember him having suspenders, but he doesn't.
He does not.
He has pants and is completely unclothed from the waist up.
Yes. Your typical captain of a boat back in the days. No, shirtless.
Was that typical back in the day? I don't know.
I guess. Here's another one. Jif peanut butter. It is not Jiffy, folks. It's Jif.
Yeah.
I always thought it was Jiffy. I thought it was Jiffy, but it's actually Jiffy Lube. Jiffy Lube.
My wife needs to comment because she's...
It's Jif.
I thought it was Jiffy this whole time.
Me too. Yep, it's Jif. It's just Jif.
Yeah, there's Skippy peanut butter.
Yes.
What if that's called Skip?
And it's not.
That's not. It's Jiffy. Yeah, it's Jif. So every time that I said it, I'm like, you know what? You're right. It's Jiffy Lube, like the oil place, but it's just Jif. So I thought it was Jiffy. I'm like, I was on Jiffy peanut butter.
So one that I came across earlier today when I was looking this stuff up was the spelling for Looney Tunes.
Oh yeah, that one there.
Believe it or not, the original Looney Tunes is spelled
Tune.
Tunes.
Yeah.
Because they had a partnership with some sort of music
Yeah.
company.
What was it again? It was I can find it really quick. Merry Melodies.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so Tiny Toons, when it came out, like in the late 80s, early 90s,
Tiny Toons, they fixed the
they
spelling.
fixed the spelling on that Tiny Toons, yeah.
Yeah.
So Looney Tunes doesn't have, it's not Toones. Toons, it's Tunes.
Yeah, it's also not Toones either, so.
Yeah, definitely not that one.
Toonies.
Toonies. Curious George, folks, he is not a monkey.
Well, he doesn't have a tail. Doesn't mean he's not a monkey.
Chimps don't have tails. Chimps are not monkeys. Chimps are apes. Chimps are, so he's an ape.
All right, that's fine.
He's an ape. But see, though, people thought that he had a tail.
Yeah, but no tail.
But no,
100%.
but no tail.
So this is an interesting one that I just stumbled across. The Star Trek quote, "Beam me up, Scotty." Apparently the line doesn't exist.
Shut up. No.
So apparently in William Shatner's portrayal of Kirk, he never recites the line "Beam me up, Scotty" in the original Star Trek series. Though he does come close to quotes like "Beam us up" and "Scotty, beam me up." So, things that are very close, but yeah, that specific line apparently never happened. Also, in watching the original series, I don't feel like that many red shirts die. But it's like this huge thing.
Nah, dang.
But that's a whole different can of worms, so.
Oh, Mr. Monopoly.
Oh, yeah, I love this one.
And his monocle.
Yes.
He doesn't have a monocle.
Yeah, the Monopoly guy does not have a monocle.
He doesn't have a monocle, but
You are confusing him with Mr. Peanut
yes,
from the Planters Peanuts.
that is right. That is right.
If the Monopoly guy and the Peanut had a baby,
You have a monocle.
then you have a monocled millionaire. But no, the
Yes.
lock, stock, standard Monopoly guy does not.
Yeah.
Another Star Wars one, which I thought was pretty cool, is one of C-3PO's legs is not actually gold. It's silver.
I've always seen gold.
Yeah. Everyone thinks it's gold. And they do make a good point in here that the older videos don't have the best resolution, so it's hard to see, and a lot of the shots have them.
Not our problem. Not our problem. He's gold.
And in the original toy lines, they just made him all gold.
You see? Not our problem.
Yeah. But in some of the later toy lines, they did fix it and give him the silver leg like he's supposed to have.
All right.
That's one of the cool things about Star Wars is very few things in the movies are symmetrical.
Yeah.
There's always something that like tells you very specifically like this is left and this is right.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Oh, the Fruit Loops. The name Fruit Loops is not spelled Fruit, fruit.
Oh yeah, it's Froot.
OOT. And people think it's called, it's like, that's spelled fruit.
Yeah, no, I think that's actually a legal thing
Yeah.
because they don't want to get sued for not actually having fruit in their cereal.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like no fruit in here.
No fruit in there.
Just fruit.
But
Scandinavian spelling.
But I think to me, the two biggest ones has to be the Fruit of the Looms and the Sinbad Shazam movie one.
Oh yeah, 100%.
To me, those are the two biggest Mandela effects. Like,
oh, and then yeah, since we're talking a lot about Disney stuff, the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs quote.
mm-hmm.
When the evil queen is talking to the mirror,
Okay.
She goes, "Mirror, mirror on the wall."
Mm-hmm.
She actually says, "Magic mirror on the wall."
When is this?
Every time she does it.
No.
Yeah, 100%.
False. What?
No.
False.
Yes, I don't. I hear mirror, mirror on the wall.
Magic on the wall?
No, magic mirror on the wall.
Nah.
No.
It's mirror.
You know what? I'm gonna go back and watch it now. I'm gonna YouTube it and see.
Well, you can't YouTube it. You got to go back to the original source material. Like, you got to get the reel from the vault.
This is ridiculous, man.
Yeah, I guess in the live action version that like Julia Roberts and someone else did.
Mm-hmm. Lily Collins.
Yeah, they actually say mirror, mirror. Or it's called Mirror Mirror. The movie is. So.
All right.
That's because they knew what was up.
All right. Now, you know what I saw the other day, and I had to play for Luli, for my wife. The trailer for Sleeping Beauty.
What?
The trailer for Sleeping Beauty.
Where did you even find a trailer for Sleeping Beauty?
Not Sleeping Beauty. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I'm sorry. The trailer, like the live action trailer movie coming out.
The live action.
It's coming out next year, and I'm like, it looks pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, some of their live action things probably shouldn't have happened.
No.
Because they're silly, like The Lion King.
But like it was horrible.
It's like why?
Horrible. I didn't like that.
It was perfect as an animated film.
I like Beauty and the Beast was good.
Beauty and the Beast was good.
Beauty and the Beast was good.
So
the Little Mermaid, no.
It was okay.
No,
I liked that they expounded upon like Eric's role in the film, but
I did like Maleficent. That was a good movie.
The live action,
yes, that was good.
I did like that. Both of them actually.
They're coming out with Mufasa. Why? His storyline, him and Scar. So supposedly him and Scar are not actually brothers. Scar he's adopted because his pride got scattered and died and killed whatever, and then he ran off. So they brought him into their pride.
Okay.
So I thought that him and Scar were actually brothers. They're not brothers.
So did I. So it's a Thor Loki thing.
Yeah, like come on, man.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it either. You know, I don't like it.
Oh yeah, there's the classic Bernstein Bears.
Yes, the Bernstein Bears.
Berenstein Bears.
It's spelled with instead of Berenstain. Stain is Berenstain. Well,
Stain instead of Stein.
Yeah, that's right. I always say Bernstein growing up, not Berenstain. Guess I was wrong on that one there. That was good. Let's see what else we got here.
Okay, if I ask you, what color is chartreuse?
Who?
What shade is chartreuse?
I don't know.
Babe?
I don't know.
It's like a wine color, isn't it?
That's the Mandela. It's actually a shade of green.
See, like I wouldn't.
I always thought it was a wine color.
Yep. The popular belief is that chartreuse is a shade of red.
And it's actually a shade of green.
It's a shade of green.
Wow.
Yeah.
Telling you, man. They're playing games with our minds.
What if the Mandela Effect was just a way for them to cover up that they've been lying to us this whole time?
I'm telling you.
That's what I was saying.
I'm telling you, it's a conspiracy thing. I'm telling you, it's just, we're not crazy. I'm telling you, I know I saw Shazam the movie.
Oh, I don't believe this one. Apparently Shaggy's Adam's apple never existed.
Okay, you know what?
They're trying to tell me he never had a visible Adam's apple.
Stop.
I don't buy that.
Stop.
I don't buy that.
Stop.
I 100% remember that being very prominent.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
So if you ever want examples of gaslighting, just look up Mandela Effects.
Come on, guys. Seriously, man. Let's see what other ones are there. Really quick. Hold on. Suppose there's... What?
Who would? Okay, so apparently there's a Lord of the Rings quote. Right after, like, as Gandalf's fighting the Balrog.
You shall not pass.
No. When he's about to fall off the thing.
Oh, no. What? Is it
And he tells him to, like, run away. Apparently a lot of people think it's run, you fools. But he says fly, you fools.
No, he says run, you fools.
No, I've always heard fly, you fools.
No.
Every time I've seen it.
No, I've always said run. Run.
You're not thinking of Forrest Gump?
Run, Forrest. Run, you fools.
Run, Frodo. Run.
All right. Question. How do you guys spell Febreze?
Oh, probably not the way it's supposed to be spelled.
So Febreze is actually spelled Febreze, not EEZE.
Yeah.
See, like I always thought was Febreze.
I was going to go FA, so I would have been way off.
Yeah.
And then, oh yeah, Flintstones or Flintstones or Flintstones.
It's Flynn, no T.
It has a T.
What?
Yeah. Which makes a lot of sense because all the names from the Flintstones are like some sort of, it's in the Stone Age, so they're all like stone types and
No.
Barney Rubble. So it's Flint, like the stones.
Oh my gosh. All right.
I'm like, should we move on so we
Yes, we
don't
can move on.
destroy our brains anymore on these?
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like Ashton Kutcher after the butterfly effect. Like I've rewritten my perception of reality like 4 or 5 times.
Oh gosh, man. To tell you, man, we're being bamboozled and lied to.
I think in a lot of cases, yes. I think a lot of them are honest mistakes, and I think
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, mistakes
and
are
I think
fine.
some of them are intentional deceptions.
Okay, let's move on. Moving on.
But yeah, so now we have a tough choice.
Doom, 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 doom.
Yes.
Chelsea, just when you said it to me earlier, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. It's really tough. I don't know what to decide here. So share with the audience what the tough choice is.
Yeah. So go ahead and write into the email if you have an answer to this. We'd love to hear your answers as well.
Yes.
The Eclectic Corner Podcast at gmail.com. But the question is, would you... So let's say that you could travel anywhere that you wanted to, but you could only stay in each place for 1 day, and you could never go back to the same place.
Mm.
Or you could only be in one place ever. You couldn't actually ever travel, but obviously, like, you would be there forever.
So wherever you go to traveling,
Mm-hmm.
you can never go back to that place ever again.
Correct.
Now, so if I had to go, say, tomorrow, like to Disney World,
Yeah,
I can't go back to the place afterwards?
right.
Wow.
So do your research beforehand and make sure you get that the Genie Plus because
I think I got my answer.
okay.
I'm staying in Florida. The whole state of Florida.
The whole state of Florida.
Yep.
That's a little bit broader than what I was.
I'm staying in Florida because we have all the theme parks, all the beautiful beaches. I'm staying in Florida. That's it.
Okay, that's fair.
I could go up to the Panhandle and go all the way down to the south to Key West. So I'm staying in Florida.
That's fair. Hopefully, global warming's not a real thing.
Yeah, because I can't travel somewhere and just be there for 1 day and never go back to it again. Like, that's sad. Unless
I think a lot of places you go, you don't ever want to go back to.
I travel to that place and I don't ever recall that I went to that place.
Oh no,
And miss it.
You would remember.
Oh no, that sucks.
100% you'd remember.
Oh no, that sucks. Then. Forget it. Yeah, I'm staying in Florida. I'm good. I'm staying in Florida.
You have like all these beautiful experiences, even if you couldn't ever experience them again.
I can make a lot of beautiful experiences in Florida.
In the state of Florida.
In the state of Florida. Traveling to anywhere I want in Florida.
Okay.
I mean, given I do want to go to Europe and and different parts of the world and see, but I can't even go back to it. I cannot. It ain't like I can't afford to go there. No, it's I physically can't go there ever again.
Right.
No, I can't do that.
Yep. Impossible to return.
So then, what if you got to travel to the bathroom
Can't go there back. You can't go to that bathroom again.
in your own house?
You can't go there.
You travel to the bathroom. I can poop.
You can stay there for a day.
So then from now on, I
after
could go. Okay, so then what if I go? Okay, neighbor, I use the bathroom. Why can't you use the bathroom? Because I can't go back to my own bathroom in my own house.
But like, if you're going somewhere new every day, like you probably wouldn't even have a house.
Yeah, that's true.
Theoretically, there'd be a new bathroom accessible to you every day.
But see, though, that's scary because what if you run out of real estate to travel to?
I guess it depends on how
Would it reset
how
itself?
specifically you define a place. Because, like, if we're talking about 1 square centimeter, like you could visit a different centimeter on the planet
That's
every day.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm staying in Florida. That's my place. I'm staying one place. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, what if I want to travel to go see my family?
I hope they're in Florida.
They are in Florida. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like,
Okay.
but if I pick the first choice and I had to travel and be there for a day and never go back, that means I would never see my family again, unless they go somewhere else.
Right. Like they just have to move. Anytime they want to see you. No worries.
Oh man.
If they love you, they'll do it.
Oh gosh. Yeah, no, I'm sticking to Florida.
Okay.
That's my choice. Stay in one place. Can't go in the world, just Florida.
Yeah.
What's your choice?
I mean, to be fair, that's me too. I wouldn't even be as broad as Florida necessarily. Like,
You'd be at what?
Central Florida would be fine for me.
Okay.
I don't really leave that area.
Okay.
I would like to go on a Disney cruise, but
Well, then you can't go anywhere now because you just picked Central Florida.
yeah, it's fine.
They're so expensive.
They are really expensive.
Really expensive for Disney cruise. For one person, I think like $3,000 for one person alone. And that's crazy, you know. So,
I mean, it depends a lot on like your cabin and like
yeah,
where you're going, when
and
you're
how many
going,
days,
how long you're going.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's not just the upfront cost. You also have like tips for your porters and for your servers, and you gotta pay to park your car if you're not like getting Ubered there, or you have to pay for an Uber if you are getting Ubered there. That's like a whole thing.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. All right, so I'm staying in Florida. Trying to stay in Florida, but just Central Florida.
I'll say Florida just in case I want to go
exactly
somewhere.
I'm telling you. You know,
I've done the Keys to death, so
I don't care for the Keys that much. I don't care. I don't care for anything below us.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind experiencing snow again, so maybe I'll go up like right on the Georgia line,
Jacksonville,
like, every winter and just hope.
Hope it snows. I think it snowed here one time in 1962. I think it was. Yeah. It was flurry because once it hit the floor, it melted.
I'm not gonna lie. I hope for snow every single year.
It's not gonna happen out here.
And I'm like, but if it does, everything is closing. 100%.
People freak out here.
Yeah.
Listen, the temperature gets here in Florida gets below 70 degrees. People wearing boots and jackets and the winter coats, like 70 degrees, folks.
Okay, don't judge it.
That's indoor house weather.
Okay, yeah, but it's really humid here. Like, it's a really wet cold.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah, okay.
If you live up north in dry, cold areas, don't you dare judge us for wearing winter coats in 70-degree weather, because it is so humid. It's like over 100% humidity every day.
Yeah.
It is twice as hot and twice as cold perceptually as anything you're dealing with in dry conditions. And I refuse to be told otherwise.
That's true. Oh, man. It's good stuff. All right. So please send us your choices.
Yes.
Either one day of travel, but we can't go back, or we staying in one place forever.
Yeah. And I guess tell us where you're staying or where your first couple destinations would be on your travels.
Yeah. All right. Chauncey, what is next?
So next up, we have
food.
And specifically, foods that have a right and wrong way
of eating.
To be eaten. And I will go ahead and start us with an example because it's a very classic example, and I think everyone can get on board with this. So when you open a pack of Kit Kats, you cannot just eat them all together. You have to break them apart.
One by one, please. Yeah. One by one.
And eat them like stick style.
Yes.
Like you're stabbing yourself in the mouth. You can't eat it sideways either.
Yes.
It's not a drumstick.
One by one. That'd be great. Yeah. yesterday at church during
Oh my gosh.
during our.
Okay, we're not going to say any names.
No. You know what? I'm going to say a name, and I hope he listens to this podcast, and even my godson too as well. You know, but Gideon.
Yeah, is
Gideon Rickert was eating
blasted son.
a Nutter
Butter.
all at once.
And I guess I can't say a Nutter Butter because he was eating both sticks at the same time.
At the same time, just biting through it. And then my godson, Mav, was doing the same thing.
You're teaching the future generations bad habits, Gideon. Like,
You have to break them in pieces.
no, they're not even. You don't even have to break them. They're already separate.
That's true.
You open
That's true.
it and you
That's true.
twist the one up.
That's true.
You still don't get chocolate on your hands if you do it right.
Yeah.
And you eat one at a time.
One at a time. That's true. Like, you can't be eating these snacks however you want to eat them.
Greed and gluttony are sins, guys. One at a time.
One at a time, yes. It just seems weird just to eat it unproportionately. Like you know, it's just chewing away like if you're a shark.
It's like a violation of nature.
Yes, you're not a shark, man. Okay.
Like, these snacks are specifically engineered to be eaten in a certain way.
Same thing with Twix.
Yeah.
Left and right.
100%. You can't just...
Left and right. Pick a side. I don't care if you pick left or right. It doesn't matter to me. But you can't eat both of them at the same time.
Right.
And hold up. And when you eat a Twix, you have to bite off the caramel top first, and then eat the cookie part afterwards.
I don't understand what you're saying right now.
Oh, yes. Remember, Twix bars have a caramel on top, cookie in the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, you scrape the caramel off the top.
No, it's not an Oreo, man.
And you bite the cookie off in pieces. Yes. That's how you should eat a Twix to enjoy the Twix. Yes.
Yeah, it's weird, but I'll allow it because you're not eating them both at the same time. And that's what we're talking about here today.
And if you're eating a Reese's cup, you have to freeze it first.
I would advise that, yeah.
Freeze it first.
It's definitely the best way.
Right?
I don't know if it's the only valid way, but it is definitely the best way.
Best way. Yeah, the best way. Best way.
Yeah. Now, another great example, and moving out of the candy realm here, is the burrito.
Listen, if I ever see somebody eating it the way the Chauncey's going to say right now, we are going to be throwing blows.
Okay, so if you go and get a burrito, you have two options. If they cut your burrito in half, you can eat it from the now open center part.
Yes.
And down towards an end.
Correct.
Or if they don't cut it in half, you start at one end and work your way towards the other end. What you don't do is eat it like a corn cob.
Yeah, corn cob.
Along the side.
You cannot do that, folks.
It's madness. How do you expect your burrito to stay whole?
Total madness.
It makes no sense.
You cannot do that, man. No, like... And another one is pizza. You can't eat the crust first.
Oh, I always eat the crust first.
Oh, Chauncey, you lost me there. You lost me there, Chauncey.
Oh, I get stuffed crust a lot, though.
Okay, that's different then.
Yeah,
that's different.
You're supposed to eat stuffed crust backwards.
That's different. Or the pull-apart crust.
Yeah.
That's different.
Basically any specialty crust.
Yeah, but if you get a regular pizza, you can't eat the crust first.
Yeah.
You can't. Just can't.
It's like you're going to fill up on carbs before you get to the good stuff.
Yeah, you know?
The idea is you eat the pizza and you throw the crust away.
No.
Or you dip the crust in some sort of delicious sauce.
Exactly. That's what I do. I dip the crust. Papa John has this Doritos dipping sauce. Amazing. It's like a ranch crazy. What's the Cool Ranch flavor? Mm-hmm. That's what I have with dipping sauce. Ooh, so good. That is so good. So I use that Cool Ranch.
Okay.
So it's really good.
All right. Chicken wing. Like the thigh one. Normally, you eat corn cob style.
Yeah.
Like along the thing. Mm-hmm. What you don't do is put the whole thing in your mouth and just scrape it off and just like pull the meat off the end.
Thank you. But I see people doing that.
I mean, impressive. Mm-hmm. I don't know how you're accomplishing that, but just strange.
I don't know how they clean it too with one swoop. I'm like, how do you clean it off the whole bone? You leave only but bones.
I know. It's crazy.
What else, Chauncey's out there?
I'm trying to think.
How do you pour your cereal? Is it milk first or cereal first?
Cereal first. 100%.
You do cereal first?
Yeah.
I do milk first.
Honestly, I don't even always use milk. Sometimes I eat my cereal dry.
Okay. Right.
But if you go milk first, there's a risk that you're going to overflow the bowl when you put the cereal in.
And my thing is that I go milk first. That way I get more cereal and get more of the juice flavor in the milk, and then sip up the milk afterwards. Especially like Cocoa Puffs. I love the chocolate taste. So the more milk I put in there, and little bit I just keep pouring cereal in that, then that cereal flavor starts to soak into the milk. So that's me. That's just me.
Okay. Yeah. See, I like the leftover milk from Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh yeah, that definitely.
But like if you do the pour over, it washes a lot of the cinnamon sugar down into the milk. Mm-hmm. So
yeah. All right, so folks, send us your other snacks or foods.
Tell us if you can think of a food that has a right and a wrong way to eat.
Yes.
What it is, and just the horror that you've seen.
Big horrors. Like yesterday at church. Gideon.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
We gotta have an intervention with him.
This is happening in a church.
Yes.
It's happening in our church.
We gotta have an intervention with him and his family, because like they are allowing this ridiculousness.
I know.
We can't have this.
Let us pray that they don't also do it that way. So he picked this up from somewhere.
Yes, had to be parents, right? Like, anyways, all right, folks, we're about to conclude here.
Yes.
Right, and we're gonna have a PSA. Right.
That we are.
So, I know last episode we did anxiety. This one here will be loneliness and the pressure of measuring up to something or someone. You know, and the beauty about it is that, you know, that you don't have to have that pressure on yourself.
Yeah.
Or, you know, or feel lonely, because one, of course, you know, Jesus loves you. Right. You're not alone. And he doesn't put any pressure on you at all.
Right.
He wants you to be as you are, come to him as you are, and he will mold you and shape you to be the best version of yourself, to make you happy and bring joy into your life.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, 100%. If you've accepted the Lord, he is always with you. So
that's right.
You don't need to feel alone. You always have someone to talk to.
That's right.
No matter what, someone's always with you, no matter what you're going through, and someone cares about you.
Yeah.
No matter what. And that's even if you haven't accepted him.
Correct. Because the thing about Jesus and his love is that it's all built around community. So if you're feeling alone without Jesus, once you get to know Jesus, he will give you a community of people that will love on you. Mm-hmm. You know, and you may not feel up to it at first. You may feel weird because that's not what you have experienced in your life until now, but eventually you'll start to see what true love is.
Yeah, 100%.
So,
and yeah, as far as measuring up, it's just, you don't have to measure up to anyone
or anything.
Like, you were not created to be anyone else.
That's right.
You just have to be the best version of yourself.
That is right. That's right. There's no pressure with him.
And you are 100% capable. Like, you might be a good some version of someone else, but no one else can be a better you than you.
That is right. Amen to that. So, hope this is hitting home to some people, and you guys just know that you can always reach out to us, email us, DM us, whatever it is, through our social media platform. Just know that we're here for you as well. If you need any prayer requests, just put it in the DMs or in the email as well. You know,
on YouTube,
you're not alone.
Whatever.
You're not alone. You will not be judged here. We do judge the way you eat, though. Yeah, but you won't be judged here.
No.
But with that being said, we're done.
Yeah, I think that's it.
And I think that's it, folks. I want to be Porky Pig here.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks. Alrighty then. Until the next one.
Yes.
Hasta luego.
Adios.